Some people are talking about Iran being liberated. It's not going to happen. It was never anywhere in the plan for Trump or Netanyahu. Um, I'm not even sure they would like it to happen. I'll talk a bit about that and what I think is the number one reason Trump is invading Iran. And it's not the Epstein files. I will get to the point after I say this is Forrest Poston. You are watching my To The Point channel, which is sort of a sub-channel of my Thoughts and Mutters channel, where my mind goes out to play and sometimes lets me go along. Please do all the things that help a channel like this one. Subscribe, share, click the thumbs up button, the notification bell, and make comments. Preferably good ones. And there will be a link in the pinned post if you want to do a financial support. Now, this is something that I have been thinking of pretty much from the beginning. And it's, surprise, surprise, financial. I think Trump has a side deal with Netanyahu, probably something involving Gaza, but I don't think that's the number one reason he's doing this. And I think Trump tipped that a little bit in a recent interview when he compared at least the possibility of how things may go down with what happened in Venezuela. And what happened in Venezuela was Trump cut himself in on the money. He pulled one guy out, Maduro, put him in jail, and I doubt that he'll ever go to trial because he'll probably be set free just on the illegality of how he was captured. So they screwed that up. It might, hey, should he be in jail? Seems likely. But you got to follow some of those technicalities, even when the person is guilty, because the system has to be able to protect the innocent. And I said in my last video, sometimes the guilty go free in order to protect the innocent. Sucks rocks. But then what happened? Nothing about regime change. Number two person comes in, the regime goes out, kills a few people to make sure they stay in line, don't get to thinking that they are going to be free. Trump takes, the oil money and arranges a cut. Part of it goes to the Venezuela regime. Part of it goes to Trump, not to the U.S. The share we got went to a bank in Qatar, however you want to pronounce it. And it's not in my name or your name, and it's not in the name of the United States. It's in Trump's name. It's his money now. There's talk about it being brought back where it can be accounted for. Hasn't happened, and no real reason given for why it didn't go straight into the U.S. Treasury. And I think that is what Trump wants to do in Iran. He doesn't care who runs the country. He doesn't care how they run the country. Is that regime bad? Yes. Would the people of Iran be better off with a better government? Yes. Does Trump care about that? No. Does Trump care about freedom? Yes, he does, because he doesn't want it. Trump does not do well where there is freedom. He has spent a great deal of time, effort, and our money trying to limit or crush freedom in the United States. Why do people think he would go free some other country when he has demonstrated very clearly that he does not like freedom for anyone but himself and his own family as long as they go along with him. And I have no doubt that he would turn on them if they stepped out of line, same as he has anyone else. So, is it a plus for Trump, or at least the hope of a plus, that people won't pay as much attention to the Epstein files? Yeah. And honestly, so far it's working. There's some talk, but there's not much going on. Congress is now busy trying to come up with and pass a resolution that essentially says Trump should follow the Constitution. Now, I got to do a video about that in a minute, too. But I really think what Trump is trying to do in Iraq is spend our money, get our people killed unnecessarily, just to make himself richer. Soldiers are dying and getting wounded for no freaking reason other than to make Trump richer. Now, if that's not high crimes and misdemeanors, I don't know what is. And Congress does need to get their butts in gear, grow their spines, and impeach him. We're not going to get the 25th Amendment unless Vance and a few others think it's really going to be to their benefit and they all agree on it. And getting some of them to agree on anything isn't likely to happen, because what benefits one hurts another. And none of them care enough about this country to do anything that causes themselves the least little bit of inconvenience. So Trump is going to do whatever it takes, as long as he can, just to get himself a piece of the action. Thanks for watching. I do hope you'll support the channel in whatever way you can. And I'm going to go try and de-stress enough to make another video and get all stressed again. Talk to you later. So long.